There, let's see. Omniman was promised yesterday, and I can't remember who else. But I was going to draw Omniman, and that's about what I can remember of the whole discussion. That's my memory. Pretty good, eh? So let's do an Omniman, because it was promised. Like that. I need to check everything looks a-okay. Kinda does, yes. Okay. Well, let's do it then. Let's do Omniman. Let's do a scary Omniman. Still a little different Omniman than we used to. I'm talking about poses and stuff. Hello, Winnie Lynn, welcome. Hey, Alina Art Studio, welcome. Nice. Welcome, fellow artist, Alina. There, interesting. Okay, Alina, I understand. I started out like that too. But it goes, especially for us who do art, it goes slowly, but it will come, Alina. If you post every day, you will have more subscribers. Just trust the process and don't be in a hurry. It will take time though. Let's start with the eyes. Nothing new here today, nothing new. There, interesting. Things are happening, things are moving. So you need to do this hand too. I will start with the knuckles. Want to do a closed hand, a fist. We call them fists nowadays. There. There. Yeah, that's an arm. It's supposed to be an arm. Yeah, Afro. Hello. Yeah, this guy became angry. Well, it is OMNIMAN, as I promised yesterday. I just can't remember who he was going to fight. So we just did this guy like this. He's a cool character though. We will be getting next season very soon, I see. Yeah, we made somewhat of an Liefeld feat. That's a thing. And of course the stash. Can't forget the stash. So we on the same page on who it is. Change up the pen. Yeah, I know, Afro. I can agree. Sometimes they're like doing too much, even on Invincible. Just to have the right fan audience. I don't like it when it's like done the way it's done. I mean, if there's a reason for it, okay, that's another thing, but they just do it because they want more viewers. And I'm on the same page with you with The Boys. I watch it and I will finish it, I think, when they finish the series. But it's kind of too much sometimes, especially when I do it on purpose like that. Oh no, you don't. My pen wants to roll out of the table. Oops, sorry. But I didn't let him. I didn't give him permission for that. And I feel that The Boys, the last seasons became too much of a like poop and this kind of stuff all over the place. And I think you're right, there's an age thing, maybe. That's me, maybe, man. Oh, okay. I have never read Invincible. I've always known about it, and I always felt I would start to read it sometimes. In the beginning, I didn't like what I saw. I felt it was like too much, and of course it still is though. It's too much Spider-Man, Superman, all rolled into one on purpose, of course. I felt it was a cheap way to like steal audience from Marvel and DC and this kind of stuff. But that's just my opinion. Doesn't mean that it is that way though. Hey, cute Klein, how are you? Thank you. Yeah, let's go heavy. Let's go in heavy this time. We're going in heavy every time, I feel. Not only this time. Let's go all black on the shadows. I will attack them, all them black shadows with some white ink to get some flying effects. You got the live-filled feet treatment. Angry Stash Dude. Angry Freddie Mercury. Let's give him the proper name that he deserves. Yeah, Afro, it could be like that, yes. But it's sad if the creators feel that Gen Z is that vulgar and all that stuff. Hopefully they don't see it like that. Need to make his eyes smaller. Can't do too much about the stash. I wish they had designed this guy without the stash, to be honest. But it's a part of him now, but it would have been better without, I feel. Well, it looks like him in the face though, so we're not totally wrong about him. Yeah, I remember Vartox. Let's dig inside my memory lane. Uh, Afro Vartox, was it this guy that had like a vest and long boots? I think he was based on Sean Connery's sci-fi character. I can't remember that movie. I think it is him though, Bartox. Oh yeah, okay. The design was pretty awful though, to be honest. But I remember reading him as a kid, and I felt he felt very dangerous. But growing up, seeing his design, I was like, whoa, this is too much. It's like the jokes writing themselves. But does that character still exist in DC? And does he wear the same stuff? Yeah. Yeah, they do have awful designs. They should redesign them. I remember that he had a gun too, and the gun felt very puny beside Superman and his powers. But he used the puny gun and it was effective. But it looked ridiculous though. Just going to clean him up a bit. Let's see if we have the erasers nearby, and we did have them nearby. But Afro, did you see Sean Connery in that outfit? I mean, I can't understand how he could put on that outfit without laughing, or maybe he did laugh. Maybe he did cry too. Put on some more. You need to watch the whole movie. Okay, I've never watched the whole movie. I'm pretty sure I never will either. Maybe snippets of it, but I don't believe I will watch the whole movie though. There, let's continue. There's one good thing with having a screen. I have my MacBook open always to watch. I can see the comments better, of course, but I can see the piece in a whole nother way too. And that's kind of healthy when you're live, because you're kind of blind to your own view when you're watching the piece like this, like I'm watching it now, in front of my eyes while drawing. Let's go all the way with this shadow. Hej Åsa, välkommen tillbaka. Oh, Code Wiz, let's see, Code Wiz Kid 256. This is the pens. I don't know the name of it. Let's see, Stabilo pen, and Unipin Fireline, and one of them pilots. Those are standard everywhere in Sweden. These two. This one is also standard. They're very cheap. I buy them in any store. I never buy expensive stuff when it comes to art. I said it before, the art comes from your soul, your heart, and your effort. Never comes from the tools. But it's nothing wrong if you want to buy stuff like that. I mean, you do what you want. I mean, I'm going to soon buy me one of them big Wacom tablets to draw digitally. I don't have to, because I draw on paper and then I I take pictures or scan it when I do my graphic novels. I don't know. I just want to do it because it looks awesome when I see them. We were at Comic-Con 2 weekends ago. Me and my kid. They had them on display. This Wacom. And I felt, yeah, I'm going to buy one, man. Only because I know I will regret it later. When I'm an old dude, I will be like, why didn't you buy it, man? These are good toys. Good toys for unks. If you're just tuning in, yes, it is OMNIMAN. Yes, he is screaming for no apparent reason. One thing I feel is lazy writing with his characters is that he was a bad guy, did terrible things, then all of a sudden he was kind of forgiven. I feel I can't forgive that, man. Can't forget that he's an old man. We need to have more wrinkles. There, I think. I don't think I've ever done OMNIMAN this detailed before, but it's getting more and more, I feel. And that's good. I can enjoy working like this. He's got some gloves, yes. See what we can do with the cape. We'll do some things that kind of looks like a cape, like so, for decoration mostly. Okay, let's see what we have with the white ink here. What we can do with it. I think I'm gonna leave the eyes all white like that. Fit the piece much better. have this flying effect on this leg though. Some of it here too. See if we can save his hairdo. I didn't like how it turned out. Because he's all white on the side, just like Reed Richards and all these dudes. In the comic books, you grow gray hair in a special way. But only in the comics. Not in real life. There, I wanted to leave it all white, like so. So he looks more like a Omni-Man for real. Thank you, Afro. Thank you very much. I would like to have him drooling, but I feel it is a little bit out of character. It would fit maybe Wolverine or somebody like that. But this guy is savage when he's on a rampage, also. Because, I mean, everybody knows his strength is incredible, and then he goes all savage on humans in the subway and everywhere. It's like, you can only imagine what he does, this guy, when he's in that mood. Delilah Clark, hi, how are you? Welcome. Welcome back, Delilah. Tufanen, well, top of the morning to you, dude. I just finished Mr. Omni-Man, Tufanen. And he's flying towards you. It's going to give you the good morning treatment. Oh, don't worry, Tufanen. It's okay, man. I'm happy you're drawing, dude. Especially with friends. Continue, man. Do your stuff. Well, I promised yesterday. Okay. Then you will have it, Tufanen. I promised yesterday to do Mr. Omni-Man. I did him. Here he is in all his glory. I know he was going to fight somebody. I just My dementia don't let me think. But I will remember when I'm about to sleep or something like that. That's how it works. But I usually do multiple characters in the weekend, so if somebody remembers Friday or Saturday who he was going to fight, then I will, of course, draw him and her or whoever it is. I like to draw fights, yes. Yes, Tufanen, dementic bald man. That's who rules the world in a couple of years, dementic bald man. Congratulations, next generation. You're all doomed. Supreme or Hulk? I remember, who did I do talking about Marvel characters? It was Omni-Man fighting Wolverine. I remember that. It was a couple of months ago. Maybe it was in the summer. I can't remember. But the Hulk could be. That would be an awesome thing. That would be cool, man. Or who did we say? Supreme. Yeah, now I remember, man. Supreme. Yeah, let's try to remember Supreme for next time. That's what I always say, man. Okay, my friends, let's leave this guy alone and let him rest, because he's Voldemort and needs his rest. I don't know why. Icon from Milestone. Now I need to Google it. I get curious. I need to Google. Ooh, look at that. Now there's a cool design. Where'd you dig up this guy? This is DC? He looks awesome, man. I think I'm gonna do this guy tomorrow. I liked him a lot. Icon Milestone. Let's do this tomorrow, and maybe he will fight Mr. Omni-Man for the weekend. It will be a weekend treat. Good one there, Mr. Afro. Thank you for that. So I'm gonna keep that open, and I'm gonna try to do him tomorrow. Okay, my friends, that's it. Omni-Man here needs to sleep. Tomorrow's a big day. No, it isn't. It's just a normal 9 to 5 tomorrow, but it's huge for somebody in the world. Okay, my friends, take care of each other and be careful out there. Hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a very good night, all of y'all.